These things take forever to render. Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Twinsanity. Last time, we teamed up with Cortex to get ourselves out of that cavern, only to find that these evil twins seem to want to destroy our islands. Well, we can't let that, and we should probably find Cortex to see what the heck's going on. So, pretty much to talk about what is going on with that intro right there, these things take forever to render. I've never had something take this much time to render when it comes to a Crash Bandicoot game. Just to give an idea, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to render videos for Crash Twinsanity in 60 frames per second. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Oh, look, chickens. Let us do what we do best with chickens. And that is that. So, now we hit this one. Close that up, so now we can get ourselves another one of the gems. The purple gem, which means I believe we should only have... We only need the yellow gem for Insanity Island, and then we have all the gems. So we're getting close to being done with Insanity Island. And if you're ever curious of what gems that you're missing, if you hit the R1 or R2 button, you can scroll through the different menus. So as you can see, here's the extras and a Spyro trailer. That's something I'll show off later, but as you can see, we already have Jungle Bungle and we have Cavern Catastrophe already done. Yes, I love it when games do alliteration. Anyway, another thing I seem to have been wrong on was that the lives do carry over into the save file, so that's a good thing. Believe me, that is a very good thing. So, let's see if we can find Cortex now. We went over this way, I'm assuming. Alright, and hit. Oh boy. The only thing I'm really not comfortable with is when my drop shadow disappears, which is a common glitch I find in this game because Crash's shadow isn't too dark, and I use shadows whenever I'm platforming to try and reorient myself to make sure that I'm judging the distance right. And part of the problem I have is Crash's shadow is way too light. Oh well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. They could have always just put in no shadow. That would have been a thing. Believe me, I've played platforms before that had no shadow that were 3D. But there's Cortex over there. So what the heck's going on?
You have to help me, Crash. You heard them. They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar, the humble bumblebee. Ah!
And then Cortex received a reminder, fuck nature. So yes, here we have our next style of level. What we have to do is we have to guide Cortex and make sure that he does not die. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. I mean, part of me wants to be vindictive enough to actually do that, but that would technically count as suicide. Because Cortex ends up getting killed, you get killed too. You end up losing a life because we can't let anything bad happen to him. Pretty much just continue going forward. Just run ahead while you can. Set up everything for Cortex so then he does not, get himself hurt. Or in this case, killed. Because pretty much he is going to get himself hurt. Alright, and there's a checkpoint, which means something else is going to be added on, which is why I love this stage. Mercury must be in retrograde right now because, dear God, the bad luck that Cortex is having. Maybe this is all of his karma for, being a dick. Right, so, bounce on that. Hit the plunger. And continue going forward. I love the music that's playing for this stage, too. It's hilarious. Right? Now, I believe that you can body slam those as well, but I wouldn't do that if I were you, ladies and gentlemen, because that would just waste time. Right? You hit away my Wumpa fruit, you jerks. Right, now we need to wait for Cortex to lower this barrier for us. You can glitch around it if you want, but I'd rather not. And watch out for these presses right here. They are very sensitive. Right, go to the other side. And purple gem. And what else is gonna be added? A god dang bear. Nature just hates Cortex. Nope. Keep going. Don't worry, the bear will never catch up to him, although it does look close that it will. All right, so let us wait. And this one's a little bit difficult. There we go. Hit the plunger. I love how my commentary has just devolved into me saying things that are going on screen. But we're just about at the end. This is the last part of the puzzle, which is a little bit difficult because we gotta let Cortex go through. And there we go. Oh, he healed himself. Well, seems Papu Papu finally has his hands on Cortex, and you know, after all these years, I'm pretty sure that he wants Cortex dead. So, let's see if we can find him as we enter the second part of this stage. Get ourselves another Aku Aku mask, could always use one of those. Right. As the music changes as well, which always made me think, oh, is this just a new stage? No, it's still connected to the next part, but it has an autosave box, so now we are in the second part of the stage where we're gonna have to do some stealth. What do I mean by stealth? This guy right here. Whatever you have to do, crouch before he sees you, because if he does, instant death no matter what, even if you have an Aku Aku mask. Or you could just be like me and... Okay, never mind. Skewer him while he drowns. That's a bit of overkill, tribal people. But then again, you know, it is Crash Bandicoot. They kind of want him dead, along with Cortex. So you can hide behind the reeds or inside the boats by crouching with the circle button. Make sure that you do that before you end up getting seen, because as you saw before, they will skewer us. Now, you can't kill that one in particular, unfortunately. There are some that you can glitch up into and kill them. But it's all about timing. Get the right timing, and you're set. So, now let's go on to our second one. I'm gonna duck because I don't remember. Yep, there is another one over there. Oh, no. I misjudged.
What have I got?
You know, this has to suck for these tribal people. They're forever stuck in a perpetual loop that will lead to their death. All right, so let's crouch. And there we go. You know, you think he'd freak out about the fact that, you know, that tree just fell on its own, but no, pay it no mind. Silly tribal people. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Why did I slide? That was a wrong button input, that's for sure. What I was trying to do was I was trying to crouch. Because you can crouch right here to protect yourself. But this is the one where you're going to have to duck in the boat. But he still saw me. So that's a glitch. That's one for the glitch count. Like I said, this game, it's not fully programmed that well, but this is possible. It can get kind of annoying, though. I've lost, like, how many lives on this already? Okay, he still saw me. And I'm clearly not getting skewered. I mean, I'm clearly not getting skewered at all. I'm gonna duck right behind here. Then what I just need to do is... duck. There we go. That's what I needed to do. So, yeah, don't listen to what that said. Just ignore it. Alright, but last one, but we still have to hide. And look, we have the hogs back from Crash 1. I bet they're excited to see me. Alright. And there we go. So that takes care of all the stealth sections for this game, pretty much. I don't remember there being another one, so that's a good thing. But we still got quite a few tribals around here. So let us lure them over here. And then kill them. Die. Oh, hey, I spun on you. Right. Let's grab this life right here. And you can notice that there's some live boxes out here. Well, what you're supposed to do is supposed to hit this. That'll blow up the barrels and give you a path to where you can float over there. Now, based on the physics for this game, that usually always guarantees that because that's not predetermined, that's physics-based. And the fact that it's able to do it correctly so much is pretty impressive. Now, what I gotta do right here is skip rocks. There we go. Oh, my favorite. All right, let's change the camera to 2D. Okay, let's not change the camera to 2D because game decided I don't want you to do that. All right, so I'm gonna have to base this on my shadows. See, my problem is more on the shadow thing. It's that the game doesn't put a dark shadow on the box. In Crash 1 through even I think 4, that was the case. Okay, whew, I barely made that. And that's why I wish that the shadow was either a little bit darker or easier to track. I do have to give it, though, credit that they didn't just go with the flat circle that a lot of games would end up doing. But here is actually where I got stuck in the glitch. These boxes right here, I got glitched behind the wall right there. And what ended up happening was I couldn't leave at all. I was right here, stuck inside the boxes, couldn't spin, they wouldn't break. And I had to restart the game. But let's go on to the last phase of this boss. Well, not boss, but level. Even when captured, he's being greedy. Oh, never mind, he gave up. And now we have probably the most famous track in this entire game. Oh, yes, this one. If you ever wondered where the the Stormtrooper little video that's usually around online ended up coming from, it comes from here. This is where it comes from. It just comes from Crash Twinsanity and its lovely acapella music. I've been waiting to get to this part. I love this so much. One only thing I don't love are these spear guys because they are very annoying and have wonky hitboxes. Okay, there we go. That deals with him. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to deal with all of the tribesmen that are around right here. Now, there's a boar inside there. The hogs cannot be killed. Do not try to do that. You'll just be putting yourself in more danger in the end of things. So just ignore them. Now, another thing that's around here is we have our next gem. If we end up going over there, we can see it. So what I need to do is we need to wait for this to fully come around. Cortex is probably wondering what the heck we're doing. Oh, I mistimed it. That's the hard part about it. You have to time it just right. So let us try that again. I think it's already left. I think it'd be possible for me to... Yeah, I can't do it on this one, unfortunately. But there is our other gem that's over here, so we might as well grab it right now. We have our blue gem. So, with this, we'll have all the gems. Believe it or not, actually, no, we'll be missing the clear gem, which I know where it is, so there's no problems. This level is actually rather long compared to a lot of other ones. I'm surprised that they didn't just split this up into 3 separate levels, but no, this is all considered one level, ladies and gentlemen. And it's probably what this part's going to be in its entirety, is just this one level. I constantly miss the timing for this. Alright, so I'm going to cut until I do this correctly, because this usually takes me a little while. Or I could get this my first try. You know, whenever I do that, I'm going to cut. Oh, did it first try. Every time. Okay, never mind. 60% of the time, all the time. There. That's what it's like. Right, so there's another Aku, and up over this way. We got more tribal folks. I believe this is one of the last ones. So, okay, let's just get hit. I'm okay. All right, 2 more. Die. And get over. Okay, 3 more. I didn't see you. Die. And last tribesman. There. That deals with all the tribesmen that are inside here. So now let's actually go and save Cortex, because I'm pretty sure, you know, he's tired of being tied to that totem pole. Also, if you're wondering where Papu Papu is, he's asleep. I'll show it off in a second. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be body slamming the worm, provided I don't die. And we're going to be following it all around the encampment. Right? Now you have to hurry because the worm will go back over time. And if you end up messing up, you have to go back and do it again. Right, and slam. Right. Perfect. Rock mask for me. And slam you. Yeah, this worm seems to be burrowing everywhere. Right? And now he's inside where the hogs are. And as you can see, I got hit by the hogs because, unfortunately, we have to. There we go. And he's going to end up right there. If you're wondering where Papu Papu is, asleep right there. So, let's go and get Cortex and that crystal. Now he's awake. All right, I'm out of here. So, it's time for a Crash Bandicoot staple, running away from things. Only this time, we're running away from a lot of tribals. They can't get me. Home free. Never mind, not home free. Yep, so we have to run from them. This is a little bit different than how we normally do, but I'm gonna grab that. Stole your diamond. Stole your diamond. Oh, you are faster, sir. Oh my. Oh my, this is rather a lot of them. I'm just gonna run down the middle right here. Right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Don't mind me. And there we go. That completes our next level, which was Totem Hokum, with all the gems. And already we're 15% done with this game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is a very short game, actually, which is another problem I have with it, is just relatively how short it is. It's criminal how short this game is. Plunger? I can at least say they've implemented the plungers pretty well within this game. They're pretty apparent everywhere. So, kudos on the new mechanic. Anyway, we got more TNT around here, so let's get this out of the way. There we go. Break the boxes. And get nothing but lives. So many lives. New thing, too. We don't lose lives that are blown up with nitro crates. I've been waiting 5 games for that. But, what's this?
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal.
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
All right, so I'd like to point out a few things. 1, I love Cortex's response to the ever so abundant amount of, oh hey, do this fetch quest here and there. Anyway, that's a glitch I just did. In fact, it's a rather fun one. As you can see, I am sliding around if you kill the chickens. In fact, I can't seem to get Cortex back. Cortex! 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 Okay, if you're not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna be here. Pushing some hay. Don't mind me. Cortex. Cortex. I'm gonna have one of these worms kill me. I may have to commit suicide. Suicide may be the option. Maybe what I secretly didn't know is that Cortex zapped me as well with that paralysis, and now I can't spin. So, suicide is the answer, I guess? Let's see if that Nope, that doesn't. Just gotta slide over here to these nitro crates. Don't do this at home, kids. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I have to redo the level. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I have to redo the level, but I guess that's a good place to end it off, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Roxas1359. I've got to redo a level. Oh, boy. See you guys next time.